First off, I'd like to start this podcast by saying when I open up questions that you guys please do not ask me anything about the election or any of the events that took place or what you felt or how you felt, and don't ask me how I felt because this is not going to be that type of podcast for that. I want to have fun on this podcast. With that being said, I'd like to welcome you to the name of this podcast, which is Shout From the Heart. You can subscribe on my YouTube, and you can also subscribe on TikTok and watch this every Friday, with the exception of this Black Friday that's coming up, because you just gotta give me time to rest and relax, get myself rejuvenated, and I promise you I'll come back stronger than ever for you all. But, you know, everybody deserves a little break here and there. My mom's behind both cameras, TikTok and the YouTube portion of the cameras as well. I'm going to go ahead and get started. First things first, I had tried this candy here.
By Mama versus Candy.
Exactly. And I tried it, but I didn't get to do my reaction. Apparently, everybody just didn't want to bother me at the time of me playing the game and relaxing and getting ready for the show. So I'm going to go ahead and kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. I've already know how it tastes and I like it, but I want to just go ahead and do the reaction video for you guys because I didn't get to do that yesterday. So here we go.
It's sour.
Suck on it. Hold on. Cause you gotta suck on it. The one I had yesterday wasn't that as sour as this one.
So you're saying they marinated?
I love these.
And they're by Mama versus Candy.
Make sure you check them out.
You can definitely get them in the TikTok shop.
Yes. I had to swallow that. Sorry for the long pause. It takes me a moment to savor and chew. So, I like them. These are mine, officially. Everybody just didn't like them outside of me and my dad. Please don't. You're not going to get him to try this type of stuff. So.
Yeah, he did not. Sorry, you guys. He won't do it. We tried.
You do need something to drink with this, though.
Yeah.
Like some water or, something cold or something. But other than that, nothing bad to report there. Now we're going to report on some good stuff, some sports stuff, because everybody's tired of talking about what happened this past Tuesday. Like I had mentioned prior to the podcast starting, the Demon Deacons, Wake Forest. We had a little rough patch last night. 39-33 in the first half against North Carolina A&T. I'm sorry, the illustrious North Carolina A&T State University. And we also just turned the ball over too many times. I know Duke had a game last night too. I don't remember the score or who even they played. I think it was Mercy?
Yeah.
Did they play Mercy?
Yeah.
And I think this was the other day. I might be thinking about the other day, but I thought they played last night as well. But we're 2-0. We got Michigan. And not at Michigan. It's a slated home game for Michigan, but it's on a neutral site. In the Greensboro Coliseum this coming Sunday at 1 o'clock on ESPN2. I will be watching the game on TV. I don't have, the time on a Sunday to go out there to the Coliseum. I wish it was on like a Saturday or something. And then plus those tickets are expensive. I'm not ashamed to say that. It's expensive. Thank God I got some people that thought about me, but I'm not going to pay a certain amount of dollars to sit behind them at the bench. I'd be much rather you pay $20 to be in the cheap seats, and I'd just be happy to be there.
Yeah.
But, And I was offered to go to the California game tonight, but they were only 4 tickets for
It's
one.
5 of us.
And there's 5 of us. And we wouldn't have enough money to do it anyway, because that takes money and stuff to do all that. It's just not all about tickets and things like that. But yeah, California's got us tonight in the football field, and Michigan's got us Sunday in the Coliseum in basketball. Hopefully, because according to bracketology, Michigan would get one of the 4 byes. So with that being said, that tells me that Michigan is a pretty good basketball team. And if we turn the ball over 20 times like we did last night, we ain't going to be able to hang. We ain't going to be able to do none of that. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because A&T did play us tough. They played us real tough. So I will give them all the credit in the world. But they played us real tough in the first half. And kudos to them. All power to them. Juan Soto is reportedly going to sign with the Yankees still going to stay with them off of some years. Because Lord knows Aaron Judge just let me down like he always does in the playoffs. And then we have Bronny. He's going to the G League, but here's the catch. He's only playing the G League home games. When they're away, he's going to come back to LA, and it's going to be like a, swap. Oh, you got a home game? Okay, play down there, develop your game. Oh, we got an away game or whatever in the G League, and we're home or we're away here. Then you come over to LA, we'll find you a spot in the rotation. So, there it is. Perfect timing. Where'd you get that one from? That was good. That was perfect timing right there. That kind of caught me off guard. WWE stuff, I'm going to get that out the way because we want to get to the NFL and the questions as well. The new bloodline defeated the old bloodline, which the old bloodline is with your boyfriend. That's like what you like to call him, Roman Reigns and his cousins Jimmy and Jay. And the new bloodline beat them in a 6-man tag team match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill successfully defended their women's tag team championships in a fatal 4-way. Seth Rollins beat Bronson Reed 1-on-1. Liv Morgan is the first ever women's crown jewel champion. Unfortunately, the championships have to stay in Saudi Arabia on display for next year, but they do get rings just like the Super Bowl and just like the finals and everything. They get rings, and I saw them. They're pretty. And I even watched the post show after the pay-per-view just so I could see them get their rings. Regardless if I liked that wrestler or didn't like that wrestler, it was cool to see them actually institute that. So Liv Morgan is the first ever women's champion, crown jewel champion, by beating Nia Jax. Shocker. LA Knight successfully defended his United States Championship in a triple threat match against Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. And in the main event, Cody Rhodes became the first ever men's crown jewel champion, and he got a little nice ring as well. They got to get those rings sized because when Liv Morgan tried to put it on, it was too fat for her to even put on her ring finger, so she had to put it on the middle finger. Yes.
Will they be allowed to ask your sister how competition season's going?
Yes, they'll be allowed to.
Just give us a quick station break. He's gonna keep talking though.
Yes. Okay. So I'll get my sister in here in a quick second so that you could ask her how competition is going. I probably need to do another show with her. What you think, Mom?
Yeah.
Probably so. Last night, as the door opens and Lyric comes in, last night, the Ravens won a nail biter. 1 point. 35-34. That was last night. And here she is. You have a question that yes. You have a question that you need to answer.
It's going good. I'm working on my kit with Dad, and I'm pretty close getting it.
And what did you do last Friday?
Last Friday, I did.
Who'd you see?
Oh, I saw Simone and Jordan, and it was so fun. I also saw
Frederick.
Frederick.
Who's the one you like to watch do the bars? Jade.
Jade and Jade. And yeah.
And how many first place have you gotten so far?
I don't know that because I got a lot, but I think probably a lot.
Isaiah, do you know? They want to know if you know.
I do.
How many?
I keep in track with that. We've had 3 competitions so far. I count 5 gold, right?
Yeah.
We should be at 5 gold right now. And one of those is first overall in the entire thing.
Yeah. Right now she's been second, but she's had first. I think the very first, right? The very first one.
Yes.
First.
She had second the very first one. The first overall came last week, right?
No,
Or the week before
the week
last?
before, I think.
Okay. I don't know why it was last week.
So which is your best event this season?
This season, my best event is Bean and Full.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
working
not
on the
lying.
bar.
Yeah.
I'm working on the bar. And Vault is going pretty good.
Yeah. They judged really hard last week, but yeah, she's scoring really high on vault and beam and bars. This last one they scored really strict. They were very strict. We all